Hi, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Tuesday Talks with Darlene. Today, I want to talk about rituals for business grounding. So, I mean you physically grounding within yourself and the energy of your business grounding. Now, do you need a ritual for a full moon or a tarot deck? No. I love that kind of stuff, though. So, yes, you can do that as well. Now, you don't need a crystal grid or a full moon ceremony to feel grounded in your business. Sometimes it's the simple 5-minute rituals that are done consistently that have the biggest impact on your clarity, presence, and the energy. Now, today I'm going to share easy, no fuss grounding practices that you can use before a client call, in between back-to-back Zoom calls if you do that, or when your brain is spiraling mid-project. No tools needed, just you. And as I said, you can definitely use those tools as well. This one I just want for people that don't actually have any of those or not available. I want you to just know that everything can be really simple. So why does grounding matter for anyone that's in business? I particularly talk about women, however that works for you. Grounding supports clarity, your boundaries, and energetic resilience. So being grounded means you are in your body in this moment, not scattered, not spiraling, and not performing. It means your whole energy is in here. Now, I have learnt how to be fully grounded within my body, but take part of me out and be in the universe as well at the same time. It took lots of years to do that, though. I'm still grounded in my body when I'm doing that. And it's especially important for any woman that is holding space, navigating visibility, or constantly switching context. Because grounding gives your intuition a stable place to land. It's where calm, clear decisions come from. Think about a time when you were on a call and you just weren't feeling it. Most likely, you were not grounded within your body. You are not fully present. And so doing practices before you get on a client call to ensure that you're fully present to give to them what they need is really powerful. And so think about grounding as plugging your energy back in. So you're not leaking, rushing, or overextending. And that can happen. I was an absolute people pleaser and, always needed to do things to ensure that I got things done. Thankfully, I've learned a lot and I don't do that anymore. Well, I won't say anymore. Still, occasionally I do things. So what grounding rituals can you use anytime? These ones are short, repeatable, and require zero prep. I wanted things that were easy for you. So the 2-minute breath reset. What you do is you sit upright, feet on the floor because you want your energy to be grounding into the earth, and you exhale longer than you inhale. So in for 4, out for 6. This tells your nervous system that it's safe to slow down, even if you don't feel calm straight away. Another breathing one that you can do is breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4. It's called box breathing. It's another really good one. So you breathe in and you exhale longer than you inhale. Barefoot grounding or anchor touch. So standing barefoot or touch something natural. So wood, plant, even your own body, because the touch is important. Your body needs sensory cues to come out of the mind and back into the now. And so before you want to create content, do what we can call a desk drop-in. Close your eyes and ask what wants to be said through me today and just wait. You're shifting from what should I write to what wants to come through, and it's a huge difference. I actually needed to really learn this one because I was told what I should be doing with content creation. Now, what I love doing is I love getting like my transcripts of these videos, putting it into chat GPT and being specific, going using only my words from this transcript turned into content because it's still my words. It's still my words. It's just ChatGPT helping me put it into a way that makes sense. Do I still create my own content? Of course I do. This is content. These videos are content. And I use that to just turn it into short form content. Another one is physical movement reset. So 30 seconds of shaking, stretching, or rolling your shoulders between tasks. Because what can happen is energy pools when you sit too long. And so movement clears it fast. Just doing that, just doing little things. Because when you're sitting, you're also telling your body, okay, like, you're hunched over doing stuff. You need to do a reset. Do things to move, to get up from your chair, do things. And naming the moment is another one. Say out loud, right now, I'm here, I'm doing something next. That's enough. Because this reclaims your attention. No list, no overwhelm, just presence. That is so powerful. I love being present. It is really powerful. So I want you to make these a habit or a routine or a pattern or whatever, not a hustle. I do not like that word because these rituals aren't one more thing to get right. They're actually supportive resets for you. Pick one thing that feels doable and repeat it until it becomes default. So if you take 5 minutes before a call and just sit um, in your body and ensure that you're grounded and supported, just do that until it becomes so natural. And tie it to maybe, not really a trigger, but tie it to an action. So before opening emails, after client calls, or when switching tabs. And if you miss a day, don't berate yourself. It's okay. Life happens. The goal isn't perfection, it's pattern interruption. And what that means is you could have sat down at your computer going, okay, I've only got an hour or so, and 3 hours later, these are ways to help you have a pattern interruption. And I don't want you to think that you've got to be perfect because you're already perfect. We are continually learning though. That's the thing. It's about reminding your body and your business, I get to feel safe, present, and resourced while I work. That alone is so powerful. And grounding rituals aren't just self-care. They're business support. Because the more grounded you are, the more aligned your decisions, your marketing, and your boundaries will be. And you don't need a tarot deck to get there. Although I do love my tarots and my crystals and everything, they support me. This is what you can do now. Those things can be extra support. All of these are beautiful, powerful ways to help you in your business. Thank you so much for watching and